Okay, Southwest, episode 4 of series 4. Alright, so welcome. This title is called Nistune Part 2 or Take 2, whichever you want to put it. Like I said, I'm live every Thursday night at 10 p.m. Next week is going to be probably Wednesday night because Thursday is Christmas for some. So we'll go from there. Of course, you'll catch me live on twitch.tv, Wandering Raven. That's me, the host. All episodes will be on TougeSW.com. Pretty easy and simple. Alright. Sorry, excuse me, my nose is just driving me nuts. It's been driving me nuts all week. So, I'm Wandering Raven. I am the host. Born and raised here in Las Vegas. I drift, I hack, I play video games. That's me in a nutshell. So, but I am a cancer survivor. I did live in Oregon for a year. And, yeah. And, give me 1 second. Yeah. Alright, let's start this over. I am the host, Wandering Raven. About me, I drift, I hack, I play video games. I'm a cancer survivor, born and raised here in Las Vegas, and I did live in Oregon for a year, so that'll bring up why I started TougeSW. Touge. I don't know how to say it right, but I try to say it as good as I can, but... Alright, so what is TougeSW? It is a project I started here when I got back in Vegas in 2011. I wanted to bring a community of something from that I've learned and picked up from Oregon. So my whole love for cars and drifting started actually in Oregon when they hosted what they called Touge Northwest. Yeah, it was a great event. 2010 was a beautiful year for me. The only reason why I came back to Vegas is because I was pushed out of there. I had a business partner who attempted to hold me against my will, threaten my life, and threaten my career. So I had to leave because I had no family up there, and I had to come back. So I wanted to bring Touge Northwest with me, but I couldn't. So I started my own called Touge Southwest. It is basically on the idea of that at the time, but coming back to Vegas, it's a different beast, as I've said so many times before. And 2019 is when from when I decided to stop doing it, trying to push it like Touge Northwest, I started creating it more like a blogging site / videos and uploading project car stuff and cool events and things like that. Pretty much vlogging and image hosting for myself and everything else. But 2019, my last year of drifting, and my mom passes away 2 days after my last event, kind of threw me down. So this past couple years, I've decided I needed a push to get back into what I love doing, was drifting, hanging out with people, meeting people, becoming part of groups, volunteering for some fun stuff like that. And I have what they call a bucket list that I wanted to do before I turned 50. And to do that, I need a car, so I wanted to get myself back up and running and then start focusing on my list. My list is basically the bucket list is called, like, right now it has no name. It emulates stuff like Keep Drifting Fun / Slide America and Slide, sliding kind of thing. But yeah, I wanted to do something like that. I wanted to go around different drift events and document that stuff and drift them. And and hopefully I could pick back up in my drifting, and maybe I could start doing tandem again, because those were fun times. So I like to report on past events, and I didn't really upload stuff like this yet, but I'm working on it. All right, so here I decided to put this together really quick. It is, whoops, not that. That's me if you want to know more about me. But December 13th, I thought it was the 14th. For some odd reason, I thought it was the 14th. So I had like a last minute call saying, hey, we're doing stuff. So I'm here. We're doing this whole thing. Give it a moment. I'll just let it through. This is what we have in on Garage Nights. Basically, it's like the fourth event I've been to. Really cool people. Everyone's amazing. I'm standing right there. We were at Petrohead. Amazing food. I love the atmosphere. Even though I don't drink, but still, they had some good food. It's like, yeah, a lot of these people are really cool. They're like badass people, really. That's what I was calling them. But yeah, it was a fun night. They did Secret Santa. I didn't get a chance because I was going to do it. I was actually going to go the day of, and I thought it was the 14th. And I'm like, oh, snap. So I didn't catch that white elephant gift thing, so I didn't get to participate. But that's okay. Maybe next time. But yeah, it's a small little group. It's awesome. I'm hoping when I get my car up and running, I can be part of the drifting group. Like I wanted to always be a part of. I want to be a part of a drifting group. This is it. So, that's actually cool. This is what I want to do again. This was taken a couple years ago, a long time ago. I know I should be working like as soon as I used to when I got off work. I used to basically be in the garage after work and eat dinner there and work on cars and stuff like that. But it's been so tiring because now I've been working pretty much. I barely get to work at 7. I barely leave work at 7. So that's like a whole chunk of my day gone already. And what actually helped a lot was when I used to work for the casino and we did like since the pandemic we were working from home. I used to do a lot of, when my work was done, I would go back out in the car and do stuff, but I was doing different things then and I was trying to get my mind focused on it, but nothing worked. Not until recently. So, yes, and that's that. So, yeah, we went to Petrohead. Here's my image. Here's my image dump. So, beautiful cars. S13, S14. His and hers, S13, 14. That's really cool. I believe she's building an S14 now. I don't know if it's going to replace that, but that's really cool. Really cool. Z. And they brought an A86 out, which was really cool. And this, I think it's a 300. It's either 3 or I forgot. Toyota Soarer is probably a better way of putting it, but it's a Lexus. Really cool. Person who owns it is really awesome too. Subaru for their grip people. I got a really shitty well, it's Instagram that did that, so I actually have a wider. I gotta upload that crap. You know what? Maybe I will have to upload that to there. So I will definitely put it on there because that's what I made the website for. So yeah, this is basically cropped because of Instagram, but I'll get that updated. I love how they did this. This is like reminds me of those like sparkly rides from whatchamacallits, fairs and stuff. It's really cool. I like how they did that. I love the sparkling. There's my Z. parked behind the other Cool Z. They had a Fiero, which is really cool. But yeah, that's it, pretty much. I'll have to upload my stuff on Toge, so. Alright, so. Let's move on to the next thing. The next bullet, which is Nistune. This is what, take two. Alright, I couldn't show much on the screen because for some reason my screen was not connecting to the HDMI. So because of that, I can't connect to my capture card so I can show a nice good list. So, here's what I've gotten down so far. Is I've learned that you cannot take the, I have an AEM UEGO wideband, and it requires a special hack to get it to work with the Nistune ECU. Because if you plug it in with the Nistune, the serial will actually overwrite the other one, and that really sucks. I can't connect them both together without doing something special. And to get it to working, I would have to open up the Nistune, wire in a few things just to get it connected, and go from there. I decided, no, you know what, I can leave the gauge aside, we'll tune without it. I think that's the reason why I never did it before, because, yeah, it requires a special hack. And, yeah. So, but there's a setup wizard that I'm going to use. It does start off with fuel, and then it goes off into the mass airflow sensor and its settings. And then it goes from different settings as well that I need to research more about. I haven't had the really good chance to, but because I'm not doing anything special this weekend, I think it will be a great weekend to really sit down and learn Nistune. So it's just been a tough week at work, so yeah, that stuff. Okay. Don't mind this. This is my back scratcher. So on that point, what have I done so far? Okay. Well, you know what? Bring this over here. This is what I've done. I put the new sticker on that I got from the Garage Nights. So, yep. Yeah, cleaned up the on the inside is really dirty too, and I need to clean that up. Ooh, I have to replace the wiper blades on both cars because it's going to rain next week. But yeah, look at this. The stickers of the Garage Nights. A lot of sticker bombing things, so yeah, it's cool. But I think next, I don't know. That's cool. That's what I've gotten so far. Oh, what else did I do? I think I went back to do something else. No, I think I was just doing the sticker part. All right, let's go over here. I got the light working because somehow it was disconnected. Psst. Whoops. Oh well. But I got it working. It's just a running light. Alright, so I was trying to do Nistune with this. I was learning more about how you can't use both wires. So the more you know. And then I try to start cleaning up. And once I start cleaning the car off, allergies kicked in and it's been bothering me all week, so every time I gotta put the stereo back in. I got to yeah. I might have to pull the car out completely and just try to wipe it all down. But yeah, this is it. This is what I've gotten so far. I'm pretty sure all I gotta do is just jump in, put it in reverse, and drive her out of the garage at this point. I think that's the only thing I'm left on here other than cleaning it out again. And just gotta start it and go. there is something I did learn. I do need to go back and revisit the wiring for the fuel pump, because I felt that wire was being really hot and I need to replace it. Story of my life. Yes, but yeah, was cleaning it out. But yeah, that's the problem I have. I have these weird allergies. They seem to be getting worse every year. Especially with these bugs, the mosquitoes and dosiums, what they call them. They're like mini freaking mosquitoes. Once they start biting me, I don't know. It's like I get like a weird like allergic reaction to them, even though I'm like itching. My head will start hurting, and then freaking feel like I'm getting like a small little fever going along with it. Then that goes away overnight, but the next day it's like I'm stuck itching because I can't control myself not when I'm sleeping. I end up with these bumps that actually technically like explode from inside because the mosquito, they stick their little nozzle inside your pore and basically inject their freaking poison as they suck your blood. Fucking vampires. Random fun fact. I don't remember what that fun fact was, but if you want to know, just go to my Instagram. But yeah, but that's it. Did get a few things done, so it's not like I did a lot. I did go to that Christmas party, which was great. Me being social, yay. So now we have the status. If there's anybody in chat that want to do any Q&A, I'm here. This is a good time now. As I have bullet points. But this is pretty much my closing. I do this every Thursday night, but this being a holiday, I might do it a week. I'm in the day before. So I really want to dig in what I've learned on Nistune next week. So expect more from that next week, especially if I can bring up my laptop with my capture card this time. And when I can do that, I can actually pinpoint everything that I've learned and re-show it. So I did learn that I can't use my AEM, so not with the software. I have to use it as like an analog look. So yeah, that's it. That's all I got. Till next week, I say good night. I'll be back tomorrow. I might do a. Actually, I don't have a good topic for my Vegas hackware, so I don't think I'm gonna do one tomorrow night. Other than that, have a good night. Thanks for hanging out, and I'll be back tomorrow. Bye.